is Joe Bolkcom. I'm a member of the Iowa Senate, represent the city of Iowa City. I'm pleased to be joined by my colleague, Senator Matt McCoy from Des Moines and Senator Tom Courtney from Burlington, two of the leaders on this issue. We're also joined this morning by Steve and Sally and Margaret Gaer, who Sally's going to visit with us, and their service dog Monty, who's on the floor back here. And we're going to be joined, I hope, by Maria LaFrance, another parent that's concerned about this issue. Since early January, we've been meeting with a bipartisan group of House and Senate members. Our goal was simple: find a consensus that would help Iowans and their families get access to the medication to ease their suffering. Today, legislation has been introduced that would establish an Iowa medical cannabis program modeled after the respected New Mexico program. It would be a strictly controlled way to provide medicine to people with chronic, debilitating conditions who are under the care of a doctor. Unfortunately, this morning, we are unable to reach a bipartisan agreement, even if the legislation was limited to just helping the families that have children with epilepsy. A couple of those families are with us this morning. The simple truth is that no Republican lawmaker was willing to sign on to legislation that would give even one Iowan access to medicines used in 20 other states. We have a lot of work to do to educate legislators in this building about the urgency and importance of this issue to many, many Iowa families. I'd like to have Senator McCoy now come up, followed by Senator Courtney and then Sally Gaer.
Thank you, Senator Bolkcom, for your work on this issue. And also, I want to thank the parents who have attended so many of these meetings and talked with legislators hour upon hour on the phone, educating and spending time with legislators, and also working with the media, because I think because of your efforts, Iowans are beginning to pay attention to what's happening out there. Iowans are truly listening, and they want suffering families to be helped with access to medicine for this particular illness. I just want to reiterate that I think the governor and Republican legislators that we met with are just beginning to pay attention, and I think they need to continue to educate themselves on this issue. I believe that if they did, they would find that their fears that they have about this issue are unfounded. If they listened and paid more attention, Iowa families of epileptic children would not be denied access to medicine, which substantially reduces their children's seizures. When Governor Branstad and more legislators start listening to parents, Iowa will be a better place to live, and these parents will feel like Iowa is a place where they can invest and raise their families. Many of them feel unwelcome right now in Iowa and are looking at other states, more than 20 states that have passed this, as a real option for their family. And I think that would be a real loss if we lose people like Steve and Sally.
Thanks, Senator McCoy. My name is Tom Courtney. I'm from Burlington, and I want to thank you all for being here today. And I especially want to thank the Gaer family. They probably feel that they're here about as much as the legislature is, and I want to thank you for being here. You know, medicine and politics don't mix, and that's what the problem is here. It's an election year, and everybody's nervous. But every other year is an election year. Every other year. We were elected to lead, and that means putting people first, even if it is an election year. And really, when you think about it, if getting reelected is your only reason to come